many officers will move up through the ranks with a history of misconduct.
Keeping tabs on allegations of police misconduct in Alberta. Edmonton paralegal Devin Enns has created a first-of-its-kind database in the country with the goal of accountability.
As I went through it, I mean, every single entry is a human being that was impacted by police misconduct, police violence, police abuse of power, and I think that's really important to keep at the forefront.
Using publicly available legal documents and media reports, the Alberta Police Misconduct Database brings it all into one location, highlighting how the complaint was dealt with, able to search an officer by name.
We can track recidivism in law enforcement, repeat offending. One of the findings of empirical research is that a relatively small number of officers are responsible for a lot of these kinds of offenses.
In a statement to City News, Edmonton Police Services say they welcome these types of tools that increase transparency, saying it's paramount for public trust, while also highlighting how in the last 5 years, less than 1% of service calls resulted in complaints. But this criminologist isn't taking their acceptance of the volunteer database at face value.
It's one thing to welcome those interventions from civil society. It's another thing to actually take action, because one of the things you will find in the database is a relatively limited level of disciplinary measures against a number of these officers.
I mean, when police themselves, things can get swept under the rug.
The Justice Minister's office confirming all Alberta policing agencies need to keep their own internal database of misconduct.
I would love for there not to be a need for this, but with the current policing system in Alberta, across Canada, across the world, I don't really think that's a realistic expectation.
For several years now, Alberta has been reviewing the Police Act. One area of major concern is how misconduct is handled and how long it takes for an investigation. Tuesday, Alberta Justice not giving a timeline on when the review will be complete, just that they look forward to sharing more. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.